to write in it. Can you see what I did there? Return to sender. That's all I did. That's all you have to do is just write in it. Return to sender. Once you write in it, return to sender, you made a return to sender. And when you light it, as you light it, I'm gonna just do one so you can see like what am I talking about. Like, because when you do light it, you have to give it the command of what is it that you want your candle to do. I want the candle to be a return to sender candle. So you just light your candle. Ooh. Light your candle. When you light your candle, you give it the command of a return to sender. So it is return to sender and return to sender. I didn't add anything on it because you don't need to add anything to it. Carving in it is enough. That is what makes it a return to sender. You can add whatever else you want to it if you have it available, if you want to, but you don't have to. To make it a return to sender, you don't have to. And that is returning all of that energy, all of that evil, all of that work these people have been doing is gonna go back to them. It's gonna stick to them. Their life is ruined. They ruined their own life. Can you believe that? Like, how can you ruin your own life? You ruin your own life by wishing evil and harm on others. That's why you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to make wishes like that. You're not supposed to wish death on other people. Like, these are all crimes. Like, in church, they tell you, you don't kill each other. You have to be good to each other. You don't sleep with you don't, it's just so many things you're not supposed to do, and these people do it. They don't care. It's like they don't believe in God. And it's like they do all this evil and they think that they're gonna have a good life. Like, no, you curse yourself, and whatever work that they did, it's gonna stick to them. Because we can do return to senders, and we can send them all of that energy back. Nothing is gonna happen to us. We love God. We love God, and God is real, and God is gonna protect us from all this evil. And what's gonna happen? It's just gonna go back to them. That's all that's gonna happen. It's gonna go back to these people. It's gonna stick to these people, and they're gonna have a horrible, terrible future. And it sucks. It sucks that they did not learn life. They didn't learn, like, the things that you're not supposed to be doing in life, because it's gonna have you all the way fucked up. Like, why would you do that? And you're old. You're fucking old. Ugh, old as, you know what? Because I'm not young. I'm 44, but I'm like, yo, like, if you 50 and 60 years old and you're doing evil onto others, you're already missing teeth and looking crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, have you not learned? The black magic is hurting you. It's affecting you. It's destroying your body. You have ailments within your body, unexplained illnesses. Like, you have all this stuff is wrong with you, and it's because of the magic that they keep playing it. And I remember when I was being attacked, and I was being attacked a lot, and I thought something was wrong with my body. I'm like, I eat healthy, I work out, I do what I gotta do for myself to be okay. And I would go to the doctors. I'm thinking I have thyroid problems, or I have this, or I have that. There's nothing wrong with you, ma'am. You're in perfect health. There's nothing wrong with you. My insides would be shaking like this. They would just be moving around, my insides. And I'm like, I don't know why my insides are moving around like that. It's black magic. And then you go to the doctors, and the doctors can't even diagnose you for anything wrong. They can't diagnose you for gastritis, or, they can't do anything because it's these people that are doing things to you. And when I resigned from the job, all of those ailments went away because I wasn't around negative energy. And then it's like, you want to go back there? You want to go back there? Like, oh my God, you know, but I don't know. All the energy is like now. I wasn't doing Return of Senders back then. I just left. I was like, fuck this shit. And I just left. I was like, I don't have to deal with this. But now I'm better and I'm stronger. And now I know about this magic. I know about this black magic. And then it's like, I just stay calm. You know, you have to stay calm. You cannot overreact. You cannot get upset. You cannot be screaming and yelling. You motherfucker, you can't be like that, because then it's like when it's happening in a workplace setting, you cannot make a scene, you cannot react, you cannot do anything. You can't even tell people that you know that they're doing black magic, because they're gonna sit there and lie, and they're gonna make it seem that you're crazy. You're crazy. Like, oh my God, why would you say something like that? Yeah, that's what they do, because nobody talks about black magic. They think it doesn't exist. But then it's in places, it's places of business, and they do it to people. They do it to innocent people, and they hurt people. They kill people. They do all this stuff to people. And it's like you can't even say nothing about it, you know. It was a time people didn't even want to speak to me because they were afraid for this woman to see them speaking to me. So they were afraid to be my friend, because the people did magic and they knew how to ruin your fucking life, and everyone was afraid of them. But I wasn't afraid of them, because I've always stood up for myself, and I always did things the right way. I always made my complaints. I have a paper trail. I did whatever I had to do, and I was aware of all of the magic. But it's like, you can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. Put it in writing. Write a letter. Like, when they sit there and they do stuff, but they do stuff and it's unethical, it's unprofessional, and they do stuff wrong. You know, they do stuff that they're not supposed to do. That's how you can bring them into, you know, that's how you catch them, because you can't talk about black magic, because no one can see it. You can't prove it. I can't prove that this woman was working on me and had my insides going all crazy. Like, I can't prove that, you know? But I can prove she sabotaged my documents. I can prove she sabotaged my notary license and did all this shit to me just to fuck with me. You know, it's just things. When you do things unprofessionally, it will. That's how you can catch a thief. You know, you catch them doing things that they're not supposed to do. That's how you catch them, because black magic, everybody's gonna lie to you. Everybody's gonna lie. Everyone's gonna say, I don't do that. Oh my God, I could never do something like that. And they're the first ones. They're the first ones to do it. It's just so crazy the way things really are. And I say that all the time too. Like, nothing is what it seems. Like, nothing is what you think it is. Like, you think it's one way, and it's an entire other way. Like, it's not what you see it as. You see it one way, and then there's something else going on underhanded, and you have to figure it out. You know, you could observe it, but you see it for what it is, and then you can't even say anything. You can't even say anything, because they're not going to believe you, because they see it one way, you see it another way, and then they're going to lie, and then you have to prove your theory. You know, I'm just talking. Do your Return of Senders, because Return of Senders work. Return of Senders return all of that energy back to whoever is putting it out there. So it's like you're just defending yourself. You're protecting yourself. You don't need to know anyone's name. You don't need to know anyone's name. All you need to do is write Return to Sender. Return of Senders returns energy. It's just energy, and you can send it back. Always leave with love. Bye.